You might have to authorize me to view
Okay.
your.
Let's see. Tournament management. Oh. Um. Huh. I don't see anything about that.
Yeah, all I see is a screen that it's checking auth status. I know back when I used this software with crap, I'm drawing a blank. Back on No Kalani and Droid Stream, they had to actually give me their username and password to access it.
Oh.
Maybe there should be a way to like add me to your account, I imagine.
Log out or. You know what I could do is, do you know how to set up the Yasso page?
Um, technically, yes.
I could just send you their lists, and then if you can just right click the link for the thing, copy link address, and send it to me, and then I'll put it in the stream, and then it'll
Okay,
just update from there.
yeah, let's do that. Send me the list.
There's TangoFox's list.
Do you prefer Brian or Barry?
I go by Brian, but all
Brian.
the X-Wing people know me as Barry, so whatever.
I will use what you go by. Uh, and which list is which here? I presume the first one is Brian's?
Yep.
Okay.
And then that part that says view in the middle, the one right above reset game, that button.
Yes.
If you right click that and just hit copy link address and send it to me, then I can just set it up as the new link. We figured it out, guys. We figured it out.
All right.
And everything looks exactly the same.
Perfect.
That's the important part.
All right. Thanks, Catherine. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. The stream's already started, so you can get started whenever. I'm just going to mute my output here.
Do we want to jump into room 2?
Oh yeah, if you're just commentating.
Yep.
Since we're not doing that, that's fine. So we'll go into room 2. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, all. Thank you. And if you have any questions, just I'll be up above.
Okay,
Got it.
thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right, Catherine, I'm just going to mute myself and start finagling these kids and getting everything ready here. So appreciate it.
Sounds good. Thank you. Seems like the stream is live, so hello, everyone. Say something if you can hear this. I will post it in chat so people can see it. Sounds good. Let me move this over here. All right, fill the space. Hello, everyone. Who's here? Which is looks like one person, probably. Impromptu sub game. We've got Brian Barter for the Crabs versus TangoFox, a very apt sub for the Foxes. And this is a Rebel versus Rebel on chance. Currently, they're setting up obstacles. Go over the list real quick. Brian Barter's side, we have Gina Moonsong, Horn Horn, Raylan Stram, Garvin Drace in the X-Wing, and Hole Auckland. Okand. I believe those are. Okay, yes, that's the. Oh no, those are Bill. Wait, am I looking at the right side? I think I have the lists on the wrong side. Yes, that looks correct. Let me flip these. I know there's a button for doing that. There we go. So ignore the team labels at the top. I can't swap those. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway. And then Tango Fox, we have Wedge Antilles, Luke Skywalker. Both of those are the standard loadouts with Bodica, also Hole Okand, and a Zeb Aurelios. Fancy, fancy. Make sure that there's not any color changing going on. And we've got, yes, we do have some color changing. We have Gina Blue. See if I remember how to do that. Yes, I do. Excellent. And we have Corn yellow still. Braylon is still green. Garvin is red. Perfect. And whole Ocand does not have a color yet. I'm just going to ask that one of them color their hole. And also it occurs to me that we have 2 red X-Wings and 2 yellow X-Wings. So that's going to be complicated. Okay, so we've got Tango. Actually, wait, do I have the... I think he just gave me the list on the wrong side. Because I'm looking at Brian. Brian actually is in the left. They just have the lists are in the wrong place. So we need to change the name of the player. This one's Brian. This one's Tango. Okay, so we got a few other things changing around. So whole is teal. And then on the right side, corn is now pink. Beautiful. And Garvin is purple. Okay. And looks like Tango had his initiative for setup. And they are just getting that completed. So we got Brian mostly set up at the bottom of the screen. Tango is in the middle of the screen. So just a slightly offset joust. We got a flying V, or rather than a greater than sign. So Tango greater than Brian for obstacles. Sounds good to me. Setting some dials. I am filling airtime. If Greg was here, we'd be talking about noodles. Looks like all dials are set. And here comes the road. And we are off. I didn't quite look at the exact initiatives while I was going over the list, but we've got a 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. So 3 4s, 2 5s for Tango. Zeb is a 2. Up. Also 4, 4, and 5 5. Because I always forget that the Yavin wedge is not a 6. So lots of overlap 4 and 5. Initiative will matter for everything. And looks like we're just going to get a variety of moving straight on the left side. Let's see where Tango was headed towards. One straight from Oakland as well. And looks like Corn is going to carry some locks from everyone, which makes sense with Corn's ability. And faster straights out of Brian's X-Wings makes sense. Making use of the whatever that Yavin ability to boost straight is. Attack speed. Huh, there's no counters or anything on that. You just get to do it. Interesting. And it looks like we'll just complete a set of 1 straights on the right side. All right, and that will complete the round. Going back to dials. Mm. So looking at round 2, not much going on. We're gonna have a slightly modified joust. Expect to see all of Tango's list. Maybe doing some. I might just go straight towards the objective, although we'll probably see likely some banks to the left here. Of course, the way Boudica, Wedge, and Luke are set up on the left side, those will all definitely be banking in towards that central debris cloud. Oaken can go straight, and I guess Zeb is coming in on a flank. And yeah, we're, I don't know, 2 straight / banks looking at from the Fox side, I guess. Need to make sure they get within the range of the objective, of course. They obviously want to make sure they have coverage of arcs towards the left side. Well, they could also just all rush straight towards Hole, who looks like Hole will be the one trying to cover the objective. We'll see how this goes. Let's see here. Okay. All right, road, round 2. And I'm going to go to Tango. All right. System phase. I don't know if there's anything on these lists. I didn't look close enough. Seeing Zeb move first. Just a little focus. And now we'll get Tango's 4s. See what he's thinking here. A little 1 straight there for hold. Makes sense. And with those 2 maneuvers, I'm thinking quite possibly 1 straight from everyone. And then I'm immediately proven wrong as the B-Wings bank over. Oh, Lou is back. There we go. I don't know how to prevent that from AFKing, but yeah, exactly, Lou. Why have that? All right, so after the end of round one, just the one damage on whole Oakhand. Both got a objective point for the center. Currently setting dials for turn 3. Um, and of course, we're going to be seeing more of this kind of augmented joust. We've got Brian doing flanking maneuvers on left and right. We'll be up to Tango to kind of choose the target they want to focus on. Oh, and here comes the road roll. Or at least, yeah, we're looking ready here. And initiative will go to, it will stay with Tango. As I said back in turn 0, we have overlap on every ship on the board except Zeb, so initiative will mean a lot. Currently system phase, nothing happening there. Zeb coming into the kill box. For which side, who knows? All right, and we go to Tango's 4s. Oh, Oaken continuing the one straight. And we'll focus. I imagine we'll be using Corn's lock for something. And Garvin just hopping over Corn, of course. Braylon, focus roll left. Yeah, that's a hole. Wants to get there. Torpedo. Looking for that range 1. And is that a snapshot? That is indeed a snapshot. And hole is going to take one. And then because Corn shot, yeah, he got to swap a lock. So he moved Hole's lock. No, he moved which lock did he put down there? Garvin's lock. Or maybe it was Hole's lock. Both Hole and Garvin have a lock on that hole. It's confusing. Meanwhile, this hole is going to lock Corn. Makes sense because Corn is going to have to hop over Garvin there, which will put him very much range 1 of Hole. And Zeb also getting a lock for some reason. Let's see here. What is causing that? Ursa Wren. Ah, yes. Bringing out all the toys. Boudica. going after Braylon. Fits that boost in there very nicely. And of course, there's Corn hopping over Garvin as expected. Okay, so the way this is shaping up, we're probably gonna have a dead hole and probably a dead Braylon. But we'll see how that goes. As for what other damage happens on the aside, see how this round shapes out. Let's see here. That was, yep, Luke took a lock on Braylon. Wedge is also locking Braylon. All the torpedoes coming in. Let's see. And just keeping a watch on things. I don't know how long the AFK timer is, but Lou is still with me. And that is Gina getting a lock on Boudica. Interesting. All right, so and another focus on Braylon. Don't know. All right, we start out Gina. We've got range 2. Boudica. And Boudica has, or Gina has a proton torpedo, yes. All right. Trail mix so far, using the lock. And no good conversion on that. Oh, re-rolled. Okay, yeah, you will still have the eyeball at least. Don't know if you meant to re-roll that other eyeball, but we'll get hit crit through. No best scar on this because not facing the shooter, and the crit will be a fuel leak. And puts Boudica at half. Um, all right, and now we have Corin shooting at hole, I presume. Yes, because that's the only thing in York. Three hits currently. It's not going to be enough to initiative kill unless we can somehow get a crit in there, but I don't think there's something on the list doing that. So they're just going to save that for defense and put 2 into hole, which will also be half points. All right, Wedge. Oh, Okay, yeah, here's Wedge. Looks like at Braylon, of course, as expected, with a torpedo. Three crits, pretty good conversion. Braylon gets the evade, will take 2 shields. And then I presume this is Luke. 3 eyeballs. Gonna reroll all of those. And again, 3 crits. Fortunately, plenty of shields. We get the eyeball, which will convert. 2 more shields off Braylon. Not quite half points. Okay. Now to Tango's I4s. Garvin into hole. That is range 2. Just outside of range 1. Hit crit does have a lock. Can re-roll. There it goes. Hi, welcome, Lou. It is going okay and gets the conversion on that roll. Good. And hole will come up blank. So hit, crit into hole. Hit. And the crit is a fuel leak. Yes, blank crit because he is on 1. Here comes hole into hole violence to finish him off. Needs 2 to guarantee it. Gets the natty hit crit. And that will finish off hole Okand. As expected.
So it takes an extra 2 damage here. On
Yep.
top of that, doesn't matter.
All the
but
damage cards. Is that a direct hit on that crit? Yep. All right, so hole is very, very dead. That's fine. And then we still have an I4 shot from Braylon, I believe. Yes. Who's he gonna target? I imagine Wedge. What did you think so, Lou?
What's going on?
I'm just saying, okay, so Braylon is shooting. I'm not sure if he's shooting at Luke or Wedge, but I imagine a happy Wedge. That would make sense to me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on what's going on here. It looks like we lost full. We got half a Boudica. We got almost half on the other Braylon.
Yeah, which you should get in a second once Boudica shoots. So whoever got shot is taking 2 shields, and it was indeed Wedge.
Yeah, Paul Heaver really showing us how good this Gina and Braylon combo is.
Wedge is yellow. Luke is red.
Oh my goodness. 3 hits and a crit. Who is that from?
That must be from Boudica. Yep. That's a shield. And 2 cards. The crit is stunned pilot. That is fine. And that will put Braylon below half. Change Luke to red here. There we go. Okay. Now Boudica's actual shot. And that's going to kill Braylon as expected.
That's awesome, buddy.
Indeed.
Here. Do. Sorry, stream. My son is playing the Kirby dessert game.
Oh, is that coming through on the stream or something?
I think so.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think that
All
the
right.
stream mic is more sensitive than the Discord mic.
Natty's on Whole Oaken's proton torpedo into Corin.
Oh
Don't
man.
like to see that. We do get Natty's on defense. That'll be 2 shields and a crit. Which is also half points. And the crit is a direct hit. Ooh,
Only 2 left.
brutal retaliation.
That could have been a one-shot kill. Possibly.
And we still got Zeb.
If you didn't roll those natties.
Yeah, that was brutal. All right, Zeb at Corn, I imagine. And we'll get
Nice
full
conversion.
string with the double mods. Corn needs paint.
And got the opposite of
Does
that.
not get any, and that's going to be Corn dying as well.
Oh no.
That was a brutal case of events there. So we have 3 ships coming off the board now. And currently, the score should be 9 for Brian and 6 for Tango. I don't think they have half for Boudica in there.
Yeah, so
And also scenario points, they'll get 1 each for that.
Mhm.
So actually, it is 10-7.
Just the efficiency of some of the guns that have come out in recent waves just shows how much like the X-Wing really relies on good green dice to survive, only being at 6 health. 2 green dice just doesn't work sometimes.
There we go. Got that corrected. All right. Yeah, we go into planning for turn 4.
I don't think I've seen this Garvin before. Geez, been a focus.
This Garvin, this is the Battle of Yavin, right?
Yeah. Okay, it's the same palette ability. It just comes with APTs and RKD6, so can repair
Gets the repair
hull.
droid.
That's cool. Really nice art on that card.
Brutally unlucky events there for Corrin. On the plus side, though, at least the 3 remaining ships are not touched yet. Meanwhile, we've got shields down on Wedge, and Boudica is at half. So some easily attainable points ready to be acquired. As for
Luke, Wedge,
positioning,
and
though,
Boudica versus Gina right now.
yeah, that's the other thing is like the positioning is not great.
Gina, with that debris cloud in the way, doesn't really have any options to escape this rebel one forward nonsense over here.
Yep. Just be the best thing she can do is try to avoid the range 2, I think. Although she does have torpedoes herself, so I don't know, maybe she wants the range 2. So that'd be 1 torpedo to 2 torpedoes. I don't know. There's not a great option there. She has ion bombs. Hash mark. I don't know. I'm not sure how to play that. I definitely expect the ion bomb to come into play next turn, though.
I mean, Luke and Wedge arranged one of Gina. I think Gina needs to force a bump here and hope that.
Well, yep, that'll also depend on initiative, which looks like Tango won it again. So yeah, she's at I5, so Boudica will get out of the way. So then, yeah, she can try and go. What's the fastest blue on a B-wing? Is it 3 straight blue?
Why is that template there? Oh, bombs.
She's placing a bomb. Yep, because they can put them out sideways.
That's so fun.
I was not expecting the ion bomb this turn, but
Will Gina get another
I
turn?
yeah, I can see why you do it though. You can
I think if
definitely
you
throw
ion,
Boudica.
if you got plans with Hull and Garvin to turn in, Garvin doesn't really have an option to turn in. I don't know. The best outcome I can see here is ioning Boudica.
Yep, yep. I suppose I can take off these markers on these charges. Why not? Who else has spent charges on things? Nothing over there.
Brian's been telling me he
Why?
absolutely loves being able to fly extended and taking Zeb in the attack shuttle, which
Awesome.
should be standard, to be honest.
Zeb, do a 3 straight, and we're gonna roll out. Sounds good.
I would
Let's
love
see.
a re-release with the with some bendable wings for that thing.
Makes sense. Oh yeah, of course, because oh, that's right. Yeah, in the new Ghost, they did not give us the new attack shot. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just the Sheathipede. But
It's been long requested. And yeah, Zeb bailing out. Oh, does this Garvin have any ability to boost? Probably not. Not with its wings open, anyways. So, which it doesn't have the ability to close its wings because it's the Battle of Yavin one. So Garvin's just gonna be sitting there doing nothing. And
oh,
Hole
friendly
is
bump.
actually gonna bump Garvin. Interesting. That is fortunately not going to do anything. But
Hull might be in a good opportunity next turn though
I
to get an APT up. I think.
I'm looking at Hole's turret, and man, that is very close on if he has
Zeb.
Zeb or not. It's very tight.
I don't think so, but crazier things have happened.
Boudica comes in, gets the roll, so it looks like Boudica's gonna block Gina. But no,
Not
Gina goes over. I think Gina might still be in range of that bomb,
I
but
think
also I don't see any way out of it if you are,
I
because you
don't.
can't roll to the right and left is still going to be in it if you're in it.
Yeah,
So.
I don't see a way to ignore Wedge's APT right now.
Wedge doesn't have APT. He has normal.
Oh, it's normal.
Yep, yep,
Oh, it's Battle of Yavin Wedge.
yep, yep. It is not the Yavin Wedge.
Oh, or not the Endor Wedge.
Indoor Wedge, yes, that's the correct location.
I forgot this
Um,
wedge existed because I never see it.
this is the second time I've seen it this
But
season.
it makes sense over customizable wedge because it comes with proton torpedoes, and you don't really have room for that in the customizable one.
Indeed. Fortunately, as is, Wedge does not have a shot on Gina. Is not going to be able to roll in for one.
Yeah,
So
best bet is to set up a lock for another turn.
yeah, doesn't have arc on anyone, so just plan for the future. And yep, as I expected, Gina's still in range for that.
Which means Wedge knows exactly where she's going to be. Okay.
Oh, well, not exactly, but a good idea.
But who
Mm,
did Wedge put a lock out there? Wedge put a lock on Hull. Okay.
on hole. Yep, makes sense. All right. Gina into Luke.
It's pretty
Very
good.
nice. And Luke gets one evade. That'll be both shields. Click, click.
Luke unfortunately doesn't have a nice it's a trap for some re-rolls.
And of course, as we saw, Wedge with nothing. Here comes Luke back into Gina, I presume.
That's a lot of paint.
That is indeed 4 hits. Gina will take 3 shields.
Best outcome for both rolls.
Natties are good. All right. On to the I4s, which we'll see what Hole has. Do we have the turrets? No. It'll just be a primary out to Boudica, I guess.
Fang's at range 2. Love to see it.
Yep. Not a great shot, but maybe he'll sneak someone through.
Oh man.
No, nothing.
Luke stole all the paint from Hull, apparently.
All right, so then Boudica
Got a
back
sneaky
at
angle on
Hole
Hull.
gets
Oh my
all
goodness.
3. Goodness gracious.
7 natty hits in a row. Crazy.
Indeed. And Hole will take all of it. Um, go.
Not quite half
And
points yet.
then, yeah, well, I imagine Zeb might have something to say about that.
Is Zeb bumped into Hull right? No, he
Nope.
because Hull very
Hole cleared him.
very barely made it through there. Hull really didn't want to be in front of Zeb. Oh my goodness.
Does Zeb have a focus?
Uh, What is Zeb's actions?
His action was to roll. So
I
he
trust
set those
Brian to do
dice
the right
aside.
thing, but I'm just gonna go ask.
He set those dice aside, so I imagine he's saying, "Oh, never mind, ignore these." I'm not sure though.
Here, we'll see how much damage Hull takes here.
Let's see. It looks like a hit crit. Crit. Why did he take crit?
Marksmanship. Maybe he just didn't flip it up.
Oh, marksmanship. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes. Yeah, he did have bullseye. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, so 2 more damage into Hull, which will be half. And we've got some crits. I guess I should add those to the overlay. Blinded and structural. That's gonna hurt. And they will both get a point for the center. So does anyone else have any crits? Boudica has a fuel leak. All right. So score 12 to 8. That checks out.
Unfortunately for Hull, Wedge has a nice double modded shot lined up, depending on where Hull is going.
Yeah. Hull is definitely not surviving this next round. So it's just going to be a matter of what can Tango get back. Which might not be much because Gina, of course, is ionized. So very likely that Gina might not have a shot. Probably not going to have a shot. Hull is likely going to get initiative killed, so not going to get a shot. So then Garvin. Garvin needs to do some sort of flip around because I don't. Turning left will not be good enough. There won't be anything there. So he definitely needs to do some sort of K turn or Talon to keep an arc on something. Let's see here. Zeb has a turret, so can easily just dodge. Hole or not dodge hole and just stay there. Who cares? All right, here comes the road, and it is a tie.
Reroll.
That's a crit on Tango's side. It is still Tango. Which means that Gina is not going to be going far.
Nope, definitely bumping.
Yep. Bumping
I don't even know
Luke.
if you want to take the stressful.
I'm not going to
Oh,
drop a bomb. Makes sense.
I mean, you're messing Gina up, but you're also messing everybody else up. So
Yep. It's going to be pure chaos. That will definitely hit a lot of people because Zeb is going to be there.
it'll hit Brian's whole team probably.
Boudica will be there. Yeah, that's likely. That has a highly likely hitting everyone.
If only the ion bomb did damage.
Well, on the plus side, it will remove locks.
Good point.
Wedge's lock will go away. And there's a Talon roll. Oh, it's pretty close to that debris, but it's what we have to do to stay in it. And pull, turning away, rotate arc to the back in case we get a shot. All right, Boudica. Gonna go straight and self bump into Zeb. Did not try to bank out to the right, it seems. So is. Oh, maybe they just pressed the wrong button.
Damn.
Flip the dial, show us what you had. Is it a bank?
With
I
the
imagine it would be a
review,
bank.
I need
'Cause why
the,
would you go
I
straight?
need the
And that's my co-commentator. All right, so Gina is showing us the bank right, which actually did clear Luke. We did not think that would clear, but it does. Okay, got it. Only I'm hearing that. Good to know. All right, so yeah, Gina does clear Luke there. We'll get her focus. All right, so let's see where the rest of these ships go. Boudica did dial in a straight, which means Boudica should have gone straight on the ion. Unless he just didn't set the dial and didn't realize and forgot to set the dial. No, I meant Boudica. Wedge self bumps. Luke does not take damage, but will not get the focus. And as we stated, is going to lose the lock. And yep, there's the ion on everyone. And Wedge's lock will go away. Also, Luke's lock will go away. Wedge does still have hole, but is at least obstructed with no mods on account of the ion and the pump. But also structural damage, so it's still just 3-1. Anyways.
My goodness.
Um,
All right. Did we figure out what's going on?
hole gets obstruction. Hole needs to roll a dice. Needs to roll a dice. Oh wait, never mind. There's another friendly ship and the defenders firing arc. Never mind. Ignore me. That's a weird wedge. If there's another friendly ship and the defenders firing our fear defense. Okay, cool. All right, so Hull took 2 off that is still alive. And then we go to Hull shot. Which hitting target, but I would totally go at Boudica. So obstructed to Luke. No, we got range 1 out with Zeb. That's fine too. Just 1. And 1 will stick. 1 shield off Zeb. 1 away from half. Looks like. Oh man, that's. I would totally go for wedge here. Range 2, no mods, 1 from half. Sounds like the solid choice. Zeb is also a choice, but he's got that focus.
I think he's
And the
thinking the
wedge it
same
is.
thing as you.
Nothing though.
So for next turn, I think Garvin's best choice is. I'm not sure. Will a 3 forward fit over that debris?
That is an interesting question.
Because that's your
Yeah,
only blue that'll get over and probably get a shot next turn. Unless you get blocked onto the debris again.
right, hold on 1 second. I forgot about Zeb's turret,
Oh,
which has a focus, which will do it, and Hull will die. So that brings us to 15 to 9.
I don't know. The 3 forward's super risky because you might get blocked on that debris by wedge or by Zeb.
Yeah, let me get back to your question here. Let's see here. Does a 3 clear it? I'm pretty sure it does. You do go before the X-Wings, but Zeb will likely be there and block it. So, not great.
Not great, Bob.
Outside of that, where do you go though? I don't know. You don't want to bank left because that'll put you in front of wedge. So you bank right, and maybe get to shoot something.
I doubt Boudica's going right, so maybe bank left. And then like 3 bank left and hopefully get a nice shot on Boudica. I don't know. It's kind of very, very
Yeah,
tricky turn.
Yeah, it's not a great position to be in. Gina, of course,
Between a
will
debris and a
just
hard place.
land. Yes, literally between the Scala and the Charybdis. I only know that line because I was watching X-Men last night.
Are you watching the new
Because
stuff?
oh, I'm definitely watching the new stuff, but I'm also watching the old stuff because I have a friend that needs to watch the new stuff but doesn't remember or hasn't seen the old stuff. So we're
I'm in
rushing
that
through
boat
the
right
old
now
stuff.
where I'm watching all the old stuff first because I never really had that channel as a kid.
I see. Yeah, I watched the old stuff as a kid, but I've also seen the old stuff within the past couple years. But we're running through it real quick.
Yeah, it's only 3 seasons, right? So it's not that bad.
It's 5 seasons.
5? Oh,
Yep.
I was wrong. I was lied to, bamboozled.
But yeah, we are currently close to the end of season 3. Hey, and Brian has initiative this turn, which doesn't really matter this turn. Because we know basically what everyone is going to do. All right. What did Zeb dial in? Zeb dialed in a straight. And will bump. And we'll take the damage. That will be half on Zeb.
Thankfully, that's not a crit.
Yeah, pretty
AMG's
sure
not
it's
that mean.
normal damage. Exactly. All right, so that's 1 point there. All right, Boudica, which way did you go? Left, of course. We'll go there. We'll get their focus. Did go to the right. Did
Clear it.
did-
Looks,
uh,
unless
Oh man, that
Garvis appears to have
oh,
overlapped a mine or obstacle.
well, they went over it. Yes. Are they? That nub is so tight. Oh man,
Let me zoom in.
I don't know what to think of that.
Do nubs count?
They do. I'm pretty sure. I literally can't see from the pixels if it's on it or next to it. Judge, we need an impartial judge.
I mean, yeah, we're both literally the team captains of what's
Exactly.
happening right now.
Uh, road rule for it?
Anybody in chat? Leave that alone, Paisley.
Road for it? What do you think, Lou? Do you agree? Road for it? All right, they are roading for it, and it is red. So, I guess Brian wins. So, Garvin is on the debris. Will not be able to shoot, unfortunately. Yes, we did magnify. It was just due to the pixelations and the way obstacles are cut. It's uncertain if that is actually cutting through or on the pixel. So we did a road rule for it. But the road rule did go in Brian's way. So yes, it has been ruled that Garvin is on the debris.
It does look like it's on it for me. I just didn't want to be biased.
Makes sense. I just know that on the debris, they don't actually have they're not actually curved. They have little cutouts, so I don't know. And of course, the text doesn't tell if it's actually on or if they just went through, or maybe it does, and I just don't know. Anyway, Wedge is self-bumping, does not take damage. That would have been half points if he took that. All right, looks like everyone's in agreement that it is on, which is how the dice decided it as well. So, yay. On the fortunate side, most all of Brian's list is pointed the wrong way. But that goes the same on Tango. Garvin does well. Did not have a shot anyways. Gina will hopefully have range to wedge.
Hopefully not. But
I'm pretty sure that's range.
Zeb should have a shot on Garvin.
Gets an evade. I guess it's something about her stuff. If she
It's
does a red,
that's part of the built-in chassis ability for the Battle of Yavin B-Wings.
Do you gain a stress? You may spend 2 charges to gain an evade token. Got it. Went ahead and did it, although there's no need to do it this round.
Yeah, I would have saved it, but it's not like you'll really need it next turn anyway.
Yeah. It costs.
Oh,
Cost
she also has
2, but it will
juke, so
recharge.
she can flip.
Oh yes, that's
She
why.
can flip evades to focuses.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good call. We're paying attention here.
That's a lot of blanks.
Indeed. So
Structural. Bad wedge can't roll anything anymore.
structural on wedge.
How does it feel,
and
wedge? To roll less dice
Oh,
for no reason.
They both used their droids to recharge a shield. That's what happened. I was wondering what happened to their shield. So Luke got a shield back, Wedge got a shield back, but then immediately lost it, and we got the half points anyways. So yay.
Oh
Right, this
dear.
must be Zeb at Garvin.
Garvin is quite sad.
Yes, Garvin is going to take some damage here. That'll be half points, it looks like.
So next
the
turn
crit
we'll be
is-
gaining an ion token unless he gets rid of that crit.
Disabled power regulator. Yeah, at least he already skipped his opportunities for shooting, so he's not taking an ion right now. And we've got 6 minutes left in this game. So this next round is likely the last one. And we're at 18 to 13. So, X-Wing Debrief is with the channel I was trying to channel before. Win cons. Currently, Brian's up by 5. All his ships are pointed the wrong way. There's nothing preventing them from K-turning around.
Even if, yeah, they can all K-turn, and it doesn't matter if they're not within range 2 of the center, because 2 points won't win the game for or TangoFox. So
2 points will not do it, but 3 plus center will tie it. 4 plus center is win. So how do we get 4 points? We could get 4 points. Finishing wedge only gets 3. Finishing Zeb gets 2. Finishing Bodica gets 2.
Bodica doesn't really have a reason to K-turn here, and we'll probably go to the center to tie the center.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have a lot of need to engage because their opportunity to gain points
Is to not die.
Yeah, they're not in a great position. They need to do 3 points to 3 damage to Gina to gain any points there.
Like I would
And
4 forward focus boost with wedge.
they need 2 damage on Garvin to get points there.
Luke is pretty healthy right now, so Wedge run away. Boudica go towards the center to guarantee those points and focus up. Zeb might die, but it's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
There's definitely opportunity, although Gina, I don't think. Well, I mean, if Gina kills Zeb, and if Garvin can get in there to kill off Wedge, maybe.
Garvin's only opportunity to turn in is with a bank or a 2-turn in. If Wedge 4 forwards boosts, there's not really much anything they can do about it.
Indeed. Yeah, it's not a great situation for Tango here.
Oh, forcing the bump focus here. And nice target for Gina.
Indeed.
Here, shoot me. Shoot me. Oh,
Oh no.
Garvin's not.
Is that a misdial?
Doesn't seem to be hesitating, so I don't think so.
Okay. So that means we've abandoned the center and are just going to be shooting at Zeb. So GG.
Yeah, abandoned possible win conditions. Oh, Wedge or Boudica didn't just go towards the center.
I don't think she needs to. Zeb is in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but if Zeb dies, then
True. But I don't think Gina's in there either. So that it might be no one, but also Luke or Wedge could go in there. We'll see how it goes. But this looks like at best we kill Zeb and then that's it.
okay. Well, let's see what happens in this final round of shooting, and we'll call it GG's.
Allen roll from Luke. And Wedge is going to regen a shield.
Yep,
And
there it is.
Yeah, very, very runaway. Extra roll away.
Oh,
And
attack
yeah,
speed. Yeah.
Luke is definitely in range, it looks like, for the center. So there's that. All right. Can Gina initiative kill Zeb? Hit crit.
Possibly. Oh, there's the timer.
Yep, that will definitely kill Zeb.
What does Zeb need to die? 3.
Just
So
2.
he spent the. Oh, just 2. Oh, there's a
Yep.
card. Okay.
Yep. So Zeb's dead. That'll bring Fox to 15. Now the other ships will get to shoot. Boudica has nothing. Luke here at Garvin did a roll, so I guess you shoot Garvin.
Yeah, he didn't roll
Makes more
focus.
sense. Does Luke doesn't have a lock? It's range 3, right? Unless he's switching back to Gina.
Well, what? Yeah, there's no structural damage on Garvin. Luke's still
We'll
deciding.
see. Yeah, it looks like he's still deciding starting. He hasn't pulled his dice out yet, so we'll see what happens here. Octopus Crime got the reference. Good job. Tech difficulties. Okay. Oh, right. Instinctive aim. That is a thing that Luke can do. Use the force, Luke. Did he flip a force? He does down a force. He is flipping a torpedo. So, okay, yeah, he's instinctive aiming a torpedo. That makes sense.
Oh,
Just the one. Just the crit. And another force to spend it to a
and
crit.
that's what you needed.
Yep, that's enough. Blank outs on Garvin. Garvin will die.
Brings us up to the 20 threshold. GG's there. I don't think that there's any more shots.
Correct. And then we check the center after remove Zeb. And the center, I know Luke's in. The question is Gina? Yeah, I didn't think Gina is. It's just Luke. So that'll be 2 more points for Brian.
All right.
Gives us 22-15. GG. Well played, Crabs.
Well played,
Crabs will take the
Foxes.
week.
All right, let's go back in there and chat. So
Yes,
I'm not the one to gloat.
indeed.
I mean, I will, but not right now. All right.
Even doubt.
Hey guys,
y'all.
great game.
Oh, it was so much fun. We were
That was a
laughing
good
the whole time.
Zeb, a monster. Don't mess with the Lasat.
That
Indeed.
Ursa Red Zeb is something else.
Yeah.
For 3 points, it feels like a pretty good buy.
Yeah.
You know, until he dies.
Until he dies.
That's just a 3 dice ship. It's pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Indeed. Well, I gave it my best.
Yep. Thank you for playing. Thank you for subbing in short notice for us.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
were laughing the whole time, honestly.
Excellent.
That's what the draft league
So
is all about.
Yep.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So all right. Well, happy to help
Awesome.
out. I'll head
Unless
out.
you lost Brian, then I would take you out back, and then
And then shoot back. Do you guys need anything else from me?
Nope. That's it for now.
yeah.
Thank you for the
Oh.
sub.
Awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully, more people will have opportunity for you to sub or to get onto a team permanently.
Yeah. Hey, however it works out, I'm just excited to be here. So
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah, hopefully you can. It's a good time.
Next week is
Yeah.
week 5, and then then half of the league will be over. I'm sure there will be opportunities, a lot more.
yeah, well, you know what? Being a sub here actually gives me the opportunity to kind of like get to know everybody, kind of spread around a little bit between the teams. So
Yeah, that's true.
we'll see. However it works out.
So what you're telling me is you're a spy.
Yes, I am a spy.
Can
I'm
he be
spying for
purchased?
myself. It's devious, I say. Anyway, thank you all for the opportunity. This was great fun.
Yeah, no
and I'll see you
worries.
around.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekends.
You too.